Hey, it's Murray from Northland Dodge in Prince George. Hey, have a look at this 2013 Ram 1500. This is a Laramie Longhorn crew cab. This truck's powered by the 5.7 liter Hemi engine, makes 395 horsepower and 407 foot-pounds of torque. Behind that's the 65 RFE 6-speed automatic transmission, and that's coupled with a 2-speed transfer case, 2.72 to 1 reduction in low range, and this truck has 3.92 to 1 rear end ratios. It is an anti-spin rear carrier and open in the front. This truck has all the options, chrome running boards, the 20-inch aluminum wheels, dual exhaust, LED tail lights, LED daytime running lights. Has the class 4 receiver hitch, and then the flat 4-pin and 6-pin trailer connector. Locking tailgate. And one thing this year with the locking tailgate is it locks with the key fob. So when you lock your doors with your key fob, it locks the tailgate, and conversely, when you unlock your truck off the fob, it also unlocks the tailgate. This one also has a rear backup camera. Lots of room in the back of these. Seat belts for 3. Fortunately, we kind of ran out of daylight here. I hope this shows up. Seats fold up. There's a under-seat storage compartment on that side. And on this side is the bass speaker. You see this has blue light accents when the doors are open. All the ambient lighting in this is blue in color. Has heated rear seats. Also has heat and air conditioning ducts in the back of the console, as well as under the seats. It has in-floor storage compartments on both sides, and they're actually little buckets, so you can break a bag of ice on them and cool some sodas down. Really nice door trim on these. Truck has heated mirrors, and of course there are power mirrors and power windows and power locks. Power driver's seat and power passenger seat. Has power pedals, so you can move the pedal rack fore and aft. This truck has the memory system, so it'll take the settings for your mirrors, your seat settings, pedal settings, radio stations, and you code them to the 2 key fobs. So it'll take the setting preferences for 2 drivers and keys it off the fobs. It has audio controls in the back of the steering wheel. This truck is bucket seats in the front with a center console. This is the new for 2013 instrument cluster. Has the thin film transistor driver information center screen. Lots of information in here. Travel statistics, fuel mileage. Gives you your average fuel mileage, distance to empty, or they call it range this year. And it gives you your real-time fuel mileage when you're driving. Readouts of temperatures and pressures, coolant temperature, transmission temperature, oil pressure. Gives you a speedometer, a digital speedometer, which you can run in miles per hour. So if you're going down to the U.S., for example, you can just run it in miles per hour. Will give you a accurate speed readings. And of course it has your compass and ambient air temperatures, things like that in there as well. And that's all controlled off of this touchpad here on the left side. On the right side touchpad is your cruise control. This one has a new 8.5-inch screen entertainment center. That's a AM/FM satellite radio. It is voice controlled. 99.3. And it also has you can pair up, or not pair up, but where are we here? It has a media center, media hub they call that, and that's an SD card reader, a jack for a USB, and also an auxiliary jack for iPod, MP3 player, that sort of thing. And you can either plug those in and play that across the radio, or you can use it to download as well. The one thing this one doesn't have is a CD player. The CD is becoming a thing of the past. Controls for your seats. Has heated seats, also cooled seats for use in the summer. It blows air-conditioned air up through the perforations in the seats. Heated steering wheel, and for both sides, of course. And climate controls come up on this screen. Well, like using a tablet, you just run your finger across it. It's dual zone air conditioning, so you can set the temperature side for side. Your different discharge points for the heat and air conditioning. You also have a redundant control here for your heated seats and steering wheel. Your fan control is here. Very easy to use. Navigation. Very comprehensive navigation. I'll just show this to you quickly. Lots of menus, lots of information stored in here. You know, say you're coming into a town you're not familiar with, and you need need fuel, and let's say you're looking for a Shell station. Let's say that's the closest Shell station.
The route is being calculated.
And it will calculate that and give you turn-by-turn directions on how to get to that station. And like I say, that holds true. There's a lot of information: restaurants, hotels, motels, lots of information in there. Let's go back to. I'll show you the map here. Very nice, easy to read map. And then this one does pair up with your phone like a Bluetooth device, so it gives you hands-free cell phone use when you're driving. And there's redundant controls for that up on the steering wheel here as well, for the voice recognition and for the telephone. And then also a lot of the settings for not only the entertainment center, but a lot of the features on the vehicle. It's all done through here. And then also you can change a few things through the information center there as well. Pretty nice system. The other thing with this too is it also doubles as a backup camera. It's quite a fisheye lens. Like you can see right along the bottom here, that's actually the top edge of your back bumper. So if you're backing up to a trailer, it will makes it easy to hitch up when you're not don't have anybody around to guide you. And the other thing they've done on this year that's really cool, they've got the hash lines, or the guidelines, and basically those two lines mark the outside perimeter of your vehicle. So if you're backing into a space, as long as you are nothing encroaches on those lines, you're clear. And this year they've done kind of a neat feature. When you turn the steering wheel, it actually bends those lines around. I don't know how well that shows up, but it actually curves those lines. So if you're backing into a parking spot that's 90 degrees to you, it will actually help you align yourself with the spot a little bit easier. In addition to that, there's hard controls for everything that's on the radio or in the entertainment center, as far as heat and air conditioning controls, that sort of thing. This one has a four-stage transfer case, or four settings in it. Obviously two-wheel drive, then four-wheel auto, and what that is it still just drives off the back wheels, but there is a little differential in the back of the transfer case, so if the back wheels spin, it will engage the front wheels. Makes it nice for city driving in the winter. It doesn't give you that lurching when you're turning at full lock that you would normally get when you're engaged in four-wheel drive. Then beyond that, we have a four-wheel lock, four-wheel high basically, and then four-wheel low range, which, as I said earlier, is about 2.72 to 1 reduction. What else? Your trailer brake controller is right in here. It doesn't show up too well, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of light here, but your settings for gaining that is in there. 115 volt power outlet is right here. We have a center console with a shifter in the center, of course. We have dual glove boxes, upper and lower. We have an overhead console. It has the control for the sliding rear window. And it also has controls for the, you can pair those up with garage door openers. So you can pair up to 3 garage door openers that you can open and close from that panel. This truck does have a sunroof in it. So I'll attach a few notes to an email and get this sent off to you. Thank you.